Service here, back with another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts episode, and I hope you're all doing rather well today. Okay, so 15,000 ton destroyers, which only means we have Destroyer 2 hull available now. Destroyer 1 is gone forever. Right. So, research, is there anything I need to prioritise? I'm going to prioritise the sloped armour, which by that time would also get Dreadnought 5, which will also obsolete the first few Dreadnoughts hulls we have available to us. Can we unsuspend another Dunkirk? Yes, we can, although to unsuspend the last one would be a little longer because we still need to finish off those 12 light cruisers. And then we can continue fully constructing all the Dunkirk class battle cruisers that were, well, all the Dunkirk class and the other class that we had a bit of help with designing from Avocado, who this episode is going to be a Twitch chat is banned from designing episode. Because of the last episode, few episodes of how long the buildings took. And I know I've said this loads of times before and it's not worked out as so, but I'm going to try and make an effort to sail in all these battles now. Oh yeah, they got the original Dunkirk. They stole that off of us through peace treaty. Okay, so how is our invasions there doing? 1%, 1%, 17%, and that's from the Middle Congo. Britain's going to take that place. Britain's most likely going to take that place. Britain are most likely going to be taking there, yes. We're all fine in this location. Other invasions, we are most likely going to take that if the war stays on long enough for that. Got 2 more turns on those. On our light cruisers we have 1 more turn, and then we can continue the construction of the last Dunkirk that needs their constructions continued. So yeah, things overall are going well. Like, I think it's going well enough that I have indeed, as you know, put up as the title, things are looking like they're turning around. It's because they honestly do. So, pretty much for us, we're a battlecruiser heavy fleet right now, and we need to somewhat change that. Now, we haven't got any new heavy cruiser hulls, and I think the colonizers are a little too old for me to try and build any more of them, so we're just going to be sort of in a heavy / armored cruiser limbo where we're stuck with the colonizers until the end of time. Ah, my dog has entered the room. So yeah, the 3-inch and the 2-inch secondaries. These things are being fitted out with oil and geared turbines. Your crop gets updated, your steering's okay, shaft gets updated, your armour layout in general. Whole bunch of that stuff gets updated. I didn't set the shells properly on this thing. Well, some of them not properly. Yeah. Hydro. We have coincidence free, so you can put that on board. Now, there have been a few minor updates to UAD since the end of the previous episode, which now means that ships have a detection range penalty for if they're firing their guns, which would be helpful. Also, as well, there's the potential for ships to be hidden in smoke screens, if so desired by the game and detectability ranges and stuff. But yeah, a whole lot of improvements with the detectability of ships and stuff. Okay. The colonizers are ready for more service after obvious rebuild. Hey Jack, come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. There you go. It's just my dog. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, you want me to keep stroking you, eh? How am I supposed to use both hands like you want me to if I've got a... Oh, God. Right. There he goes. Okay, so the colonizers, all the 6 non-German controlled ships are now being refit. If we do get a peace treaty from Germany, which I'm hoping is only after we've retaken a place they took off us from peace treaties last time, that we are able to take some more places off them. More specifically, what survives of their African colonies. But also, I'm thinking maybe using some of our budgets of the peace treaty to retake some of our old armed cruisers again. Jack, go on down. He's messed my bed up. Now I wonder how long it's going to be till we get some of the regulars here. Advanced structural steel, so that's Dreadnought 5. Yep, the British invasion of Cameroon's going to succeed quicker. Just like also the British invasion of Togoland's going to succeed quicker, I mean. So, these are a mix of the new and old against... No! 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 It's against the Devastation! Oh god. 34, 27, 28. So we're faster than Devastation's original speed, but... Oh god. For those of you unaware, Devastation is a colonizer class cruiser. Yeah, we gave it to Germany through our first war with them. Yeah, this isn't good. For the colonizers, I'm worried about their secondaries towards the baguette launcher here. Okay. It's one of the new Finland destroyers anyway, but it might have a better chance, but yeah, I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it because it's going against one of my own designs. Ah, hello there, Whippet6636. I'll just throw you as Whippet because I'm not going to be referring numbers. Just so you know, me looking at Twitch chat is only going to be sporadic because I don't have my phone with me, so that's not being able to be used to read Twitch chat. But yeah, we're just doing the normal French thing in our French campaign, and we're running away because the armoured cruiser we were up against, Devastation, Germany took from us in a peace treaty in the last war we had with them. And personally, I want to take back the armoured cruisers because we're a little low on armoured cruisers and we're actually winning this war. So the less damage I do to the armoured cruisers, the better. Because if I get them back, then they could get refit and carry on their service lives with the nation they were supposed to be in service with. On occasions I have been known to run, and this is one of those occasions because I know what the colonizer class can do. Now, I'm referring as the colonizer class. Colonizer is the English translation to the name. Which I had a bit of help from Avocado with getting the name correctly, but... Oh god, we're over dock cap. Yeah, you're all finished in a turn anyway. It only just meant an extra turn on the refit of the armoured cruisers. Oh well. Well, the 6 we have. And then we have our current 7 battle cruisers with 6 more on the way. Like, this campaign initially started as Artisan Capital Ship, but after our defeat and the fact we only had at the time of the defeat and after the peace treaty, only 2 capital ships left, I had decided to stop that at least for a period. And I'm thinking maybe once the Dunkirks are done, I joke all the time about the French military, the baguettes to the south of, wait, which direction south? If I remember correctly, Salisbury's that way and Salisbury is east, so I'm facing north, so somewhere behind me. War continues between us two. We signed an alliance with the Americans. Austria-Hungary and China. Russian Empire has pushed back. We have pushed back. Oh no, we all know how this is going. Yeah, goodbye, Baguette Launcher 8. If you might not have been able to tell from me saying that... But yeah, as you might not have been able to tell by me saying that the French are to the south of us, I'm from Britain. Anyway. How come we've only just gotten into that far of a negative budget? Our GDP hasn't taken a hit. Okay. The Dunkirk... Nothing has really changed. And now we're at a massive budget deficit. Okay. Armor forging we don't actually need to do more of. Advanced light cruiser in 4 turns. Electrical steering gear. I don't mind picking on the French. I'm not French, so I don't mind. I don't mind. It would only be, insulting the British that I'd have problems with. In some of them, that is. Ah, 4 hours. I've got 484. And I'm not kidding about that as well. I've got 484 hours in this game. Not as much as Dark Viper EU has in GTA, but still have quite a bit of hours in the game. Monroe probably has more. Well, definitely has more. Maybe it would be prime time to refit the old light cruisers. Yeah, refit the old light cruisers before we then focus on getting a new capital ship. Seeing as we've got new light cruisers, we've got a new destroyer set that we have somewhat readily available to us. Okay. Now, time to adding a small bit of DACA to this boat. Why is it showing 2 months question mark? UAD is not filling me up with much confidence. Okay, oil. Balanced. Oh my god, I've just realised something with this hull. We've got a whole bunch of weight left on this thing. Okay, seeing as we have a whole bunch of weight left on this thing, and I did not originally know about it, let's replace that stern platforming there with a new barbette system. Yes. And maybe we have to move the engines forward a bit because of weight balancing issues. My most played, 480 something there. My most played is actually, I'm trying to think again what it is. Oh, Fallout New Vegas. Closely followed by Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. So, yeah. Got a whole bunch of way left in this thing. Let's use it. No C's there. 2 powder. 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4. And then as close to that as I can get there. Move you slightly forward. You're as far forward as you can go. Right. Okay, 3 inch then. That can't go any higher. Adding those. I never expect to have about as much weight left in this ship as I do. Where don't we have torpedoes on the thing? At the very front, at the very back. Right. So yeah, 20-inch normal torpedoes. Yeah, these things I just left to their own devices with their design. Seems we've got a whole bunch of weight left. Okay, you guys 28 knots like the newer ones as well. These are in for a bit of a long refit. Well, it's more rebuild, but yeah, it works. Yeah, this isn't sort of the normal thing well, it is a thing I do daily, but most of my time is actually spent pursuing my music career. Says while looking towards his collection of instruments. Most of his instruments. I forgot where the harmonica is, and the fretless bass is behind me. In a gig bag. Actually, thinking about it, I need to get back with the guy who's mixing Grey Ghost to me. I need to see if he's done a good job with the mix, but that could be for later. Don't overcap. It overcapped the dockyards. Okay. You're suspended. You're suspended. You're suspended. You're suspended. There we go. Nebulous Fleet. Is that a space sort of based game? If it is, then I'm probably not going to be interested in it. If I'm being completely honest. Like, I don't really like space-based games. I did briefly play one, and I've got a couple of older videos on my YouTube channel of doing it, but that was so I could play more games with an old friend of mine. We stopped our war with Germany? That's why we were at negative budget. Oh, holy hand grenade, guys, restart the war! Well, we still have our alliances with America, Japan, and China. And maybe we could try and alliance ourselves with Italy. Ah. I'm just wondering when some of my more regular viewers are going to arrive, like Finland or Avocado. Or maybe even Admiral Robbo. That is not in tune even for I'll step down. Right, that sounds slightly flat. Oh well. Play anyway. Ah, everyone has gone to war with Germany again. And it's immediately like, oh yeah, begin invasions, begin invasions. We'll begin invasion 7 Anglia shortly as well, and Russia is beginning to invade Prussia. Hopefully it goes a lot better than my own attempts at invading Prussia when I still had the Russian campaign before it got saved, wiped to death. I was sad about that. I was going to refit the Smolensk from that campaign we had. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, but... Ships damaged by mines. None of ours, so we're fine. Oh, and everyone has declared war on Austria-Hungary. So convoy battle with the Macon-class heavy cruiser Columbia, and it's actually against the German armoured cruiser that I want to sink. AKA, it's not one of my old armoured cruisers that they took through peace treaty. I still hate that. Could I please have them back? Okay. And Colombia is, not good, not good, not good, not good. Okay, a whole bunch of 4.7s, that's somewhat useful. Longitudinal weight offset, what is that? 20... Oh, God. Right. And we've got one of the Daka destroyers. The Dakas. The Daka destroyers done by Finland. Yeah, that's our team. And I don't have my clip-on tuners or anything here, so... Probably like the most in tune of my instruments is the one I hate using the most, the Strat. Okay, so... Colombia is owned by Portugal, and Portugal is obviously one of our allies. So, yeah. I'm guessing this was obviously this was originally American. Okay, adventurer. Torpedoes set to save. And smokescreen. Hopefully this makes you disappear. As man, we're never here. Okay, so you're only to use high explosive. Henderson is already going at its top speed. Henderson is Norwegian. Adventurer. Time for you to be your Dakar boat and do your job efficiently. The Henderson's a faster destroyer, but I'm less confident in Henderson's abilities than I am of Adventurer, because Adventurer was designed by Finland, so we at least have benefits there. And oh, we got triple torpedo tubes available, I've just remembered, so these destroyers are a little bit outdate on that front. Right, you turn over to port and prepare to fire your torpedoes from starboard. Right, you've done your job. Run. Run, better run, outrun the torpedoes. How did you miss those torpedoes? How did they avoid the American torpedoes? Alright, Adventurer. Continue your attempted Dakar fire to death of that armoured cruiser. Aggressive. Don't care about anything else. Just fire away. Fire away. Fire away. Oh, poor adventurer. You're out of ammo. Right. You're out of ammo because they detonated your ammo stores. Okay. Columbia, now it's your turn to go and cause a little mischief for the Germans. Okay. Aggressive, aggressive. Yeah, auto-select your caliber. Right. No, you're going armor piercing. There, mate. Okay, there goes our torpedoes. And how the... The game's AI needs to be fixed. Heyo, avocado. Welcome. No, the Mark 14s have yet to be invented. So it's impossible to be the Mark 14s. For once. For once, Buward is right and it's not the Mark 14s. And anyway, these are Portuguese ship. Well, the destroyer was Norwegian. The armoured cruiser here is Portuguese. And the adventurer is one of Finland's creations. one of his less abomination creations, I should say. Right. Out of ammo, out of ammo, out of ammo. We can just stay here and not worry about being torpedoed to death. Because the torpedoes are gone. Yeah, Adventurer is still going to retreat because I want Adventurer to survive this. Okay, V40 is gone. V34 is taking Columbia's fire for V42. Well, we've had to basically restart our war with Germany. Ram them? No, we're not going to do ramming. Alright, their captain's dead. They're sinking. Sunk. They're running. This is a victory. And we only have to deal with the repairs of the Adventure. We don't actually have to deal with the repairs of Columbia or Henderson. Hold fire. Hold fire and retreat. The battle's over. No, this is the third restart of the war because Japan peaced out with them, and then that caused us to peace out with Germany without getting anything. And then our alliance with America, which we got earlier this episode, has enabled us to restart our invasions and stuff. And then everyone else is joining again against Germany and Austria-Hungary. The world versus Germany and Austria-Hungary. I'm thinking maybe once we've settled our score with Germany and taken back as many of our heavy cruisers as we can, well, armed cruisers I mean, as we can, yeah, we should be fine. And I should really, like, sit up properly, because face cam reasons. Okay. Hello, Guadonian Knight. No, it's dreadnoughts. It's dreadnoughts. And the dreadnoughts dread nothing at all. And if Robert were here, he would get that immediately. Right. How's our invasions doing? Invasion of Cameroon is going well. Invasion of Togoland is going well. Them invading Spain is going horribly. Us invading Germany. We haven't got any resultants yet because we don't even know. Coincidence for Rangefinder. Yes, 4 turns. No. He hasn't actually been in a stream since the day he followed me, which was some point last month. Oh, I should announce, it's 2 weeks until my 17th birthday, which means, I'm getting old. I'm not like old as in, I need a walking stick and I've got back problems and stuff, although, I do have a bit of a massive shoulder problem, but that's unrelated. That was a sibling caused issue, but right, move on a turn. Oh, yeah, no, my birthday is 2 weeks from now. Avocado, and no, wasn't 2 weeks ago. It Well, we did have, and I think he's now left the stream, a retiree here beforehand, so, so you're not, like usual, the oldest person here, Prussia has been conquered. Germany has collapsed. Germany has collapsed, everyone. Does that mean I don't get my armoured cruisers back? Damn it! Damn it. At least we still have the Ostros to kill, don't we? We should do. Jean Bar is in refit, so a repair, I mean. Adventurer is also in repair. Right, just move on a turn. And everything should sort itself out within a turn or two. The German over-engineering is no more. Now time for a new era of French over-engineering. It is still alive. It's still alive. It is still, kicking around, obviously. Evidence as well, here. She's still alive. She's, also joined by her Fortune class Fortune subclass design, which is basic sister ships. The Uranus is 8 months away, alongside, I guess. Right, St. Louis. The St. Louis, it's a little too far away from compared to a. Actually, no, it's Alma that is a little too far away for my liking, so she's going to be sent to the land of scrap. Yes, I'm getting rid of one of the Dunkirks. One of our stepsisters had a battle earlier. It was a destroyer ambush which she got away from. Condorcet is still alive. Greenland, yeah. Speaking of Condorcet, and Concord. No, it's not Concord, is it? Never mind. Speaking of your battlecruiser and Condorcet, they are both in a battle now against the Austro-Hungarian Empire. By the way, none of these guys have been refit with the new Krupp or anything. Right. You're going separate from Condorcet. Condorcet, turn. This is the nighttime battle. Now yes, the Marine Nationale Condorcet. The flagship of Grand Admiral Silent. And then the battlecruiser here, the okay. And then Rear Admiral Avocado's flagship is also there. Okay, so alright, Condorcet. I've been meaning to tell you. .1, and that's also our cruising speed, so good. There. 14.1, and that is also our cruising speed, so 13.9 knots, that'll do. Oh, our accuracy is going up, and holy hand grenade! How the fuck did they get so badly damaged? Oh, this was before they even got into the battle. At least they're not doing the running away because they're damaged. They should have done, because they're now going to get murdered by Condorcet and Condord, or how the hell you probably say the name. Condord. Oh, Condor, look out, torpedoes! Reverse, 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 reverse. Damn it! That was torpedo and shell combo. Condor, get out of here! Get out of here! Okay, things have gone from going well to horrible. Condorcet, use your 6-inch and kill him! Maybe 6 inches is a little too big. Gun caliber wise. To go against the destroyer. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I added in gun caliber because Ugh. I don't know the proper pronunciation of the name. I'm not French. I'm British. But yeah, it was under that name because that's how you spelt it on the day we designed the thing. Was it supposed to be Concorde? You misspelt it the whole... You misspelt it and now it's known as Condor, not Concorde. Oh, God. That is most hilarious. That is most hilarious. So the Condor was supposed to be known as Concorde the entire time. Right. Condorcet, you've got your target location, you can up your speed, and Condor here is somehow not dying. They're gone. The destroyer is gone. Well, hoping that was the destroyer that's gone. Yeah, it was the destroyer that was gone. I'm so used to the battleship being before the battlecruiser. It's the first time it's been the other way around that I'm aware of. So yeah, their destroyer is gone and their battleships. Yeah, it's been like that for the past 3 episodes. Oh, God. No, Condorcet, you're supposed to have AP shells. That's just all the guns trained out to starboard. All guns that could be trained out to starboard, trained out to starboard. And the Friedrich is not... Yeah, a load of stuff as well I do pronounce weirdly because I'm English. Ah, yes, the D class. And then there's the E class after them, which, the E class are sister ships, but Emerald has the superimposing forward turrets, while Enterprise has the twin forward turrets. Condor only got medium damage from that, which I'm actually surprised about. But yeah, both, both enemy vessels have been sunk to the bottom of the ocean. Okay, so Condorcet is out of its repair. Now Condor goes into its repair. Condorcet was me it was an entirely silent built design with the reduced conning tower at request of Robbo. A cheap battleship. Okay. People are cancelling alliances with Russia. Okay, so I need a new battleship design anyway, so this is going against what I said earlier. I wouldn't let... No, I'm sticking by what I said earlier then with what you've just revealed, that Twitch chat is not allowed to design a ship today because of how long they took last time. Because I'm not doing an only Q turret design again. Because I gave you a bit of a benefit of the doubt, and I off camera tested out your ship, the Swiss cheesemakers, in a custom battle, replicating them almost exactly how I did in that campaign. They performed horribly. They performed horribly. I'm sorry to say, 14-inch, 14-inch. No avocado. Finland, didn't you just hear me explain that today Twitch chat is banned? For today, that is, but still, Twitch chat is banned today from designing a ship. Yeah, I know about stealth Q-turret only battleships from, I think it was the Big Guns campaign. For me, yeah, I do love Q-turrets, but not a ship that uses Q-turrets as all its layouting. Okay, so our secondary guns are going to be 5-inch because we identified that 6-inch guns are a little too big. And no, I've not left it open for a "that's what she said" joke this time, Avocado. But hopefully not. If I have, then I'm an idiot. Well, I'm an idiot normally, so it doesn't really change much. Make this as big as possible, and no, we cannot fit that barbette, so make it as thin as possible. And we can't fit our towers, so make it just normal. Normal. Right. Like I said, Twitch chat is not designing the ship. 25 knots minimum, because reasons. That adds very little to the hull weight. And it's not as bad as the other electrical steering, but yeah, this thing is going to be electrical steering equipped. Anti-torque free, triple bottom, citadel free, anti-flood free, reinforced bulkheads, range reduction, TNT, 2 powder, electrical hydraulic, the new coincidence, advanced hydro, 14, 5, 5. Ooh, hoo, hoo. We're actually an aftway offset ship. And 3, 3, 5. Nothing more is being done there. 2. 13-inch on the conning tower. 3-inch there. 1.5 there. 1 there. The 15-inch guns are going to have a 15-inch side plating, a 5-inch top, and an 11-inch barbette. 15. I'm an idiot! Our Q turret was supposed to be a triple 14, not a triple 15. Okay, our 14-inch guns are going to have a 15-inch side, 4-inch top, and 11-inch barbette. 3, 3, 2. On those. 6, 5 on that. And yeah, 48 caliber is okay enough. Cat's ballistic 2. High cap, standard ratio. Okay, many bulkheads, and we need to do some slight reductions even more. Okay. I could maybe slightly reduce our stern barbette, well, our stern, our aft weight. There, now we have a fore weight, which I can slightly reduce. Oh, we've got an aft weight again. Okay, so we're within weight now. 0.9 is negligible, so the Neptune, because that name was unfortunately not used for a battlecruiser, because it instead got chosen, well, got overruled for a different planet. One I'm not going to mention the name of because we're going to set off giggles everywhere. Just like also if I mention a certain French city where we have a port in, we're also going to set off giggles. Yes. Oh, just stop. Just stop. Okay, so Neptune herself is being put under the construction yards, and then nothing else can be put under construction yards for right now because of dock capacity issues. Will only last 3 turns. 4. It'll only last 3 turns, then we can get level 1 under the belt. Maybe we can attack the ungoverned territories and take them over for ourselves. The ungoverned territories in Germany, that is. Well, that was Germany, I should say. We blockade the Austro-Hungarians. We blockade the Austro-Hungarians. Not us personally, but... Right. I think if we send like a couple of ships over into the Adriatic, we could definitely blockade them. We will definitely blockade them if we send a couple of ships into the Adriatic. A submarine encounter. Okay. Wait, a submarine encounter? A submarine encounter? Oh no! Literally, oh no. You forget the French had battleships beforehand. Before the whole treaty system, right? We don't have quad turrets. We're not bound by a treaty. We haven't got the hulls that Oh, crap 4. 6 turns. Turret mechanisms. Advanced electrical in 5 turns. Make that a turn. We're doing good. Mostly. I mean, between the floating hotels and then the ones we all know and refer to when we mean French battleships, the Dunkerques and the Richelieus. Yes, I know it's Dunkirk, but ever since watching Jingles' video on, well, a few Jingles videos and him mentioning Dunkirk as Dunkerque, yeah, I've kind of stolen that off him. Right. Okay, I'll rush research quad turrets then if you want. Well, every ship possible is going to get updated to quad turrets as soon as we get quad turrets, so... You know what? Not to resolve this. Okay, we'll agree. Sunk and sunk, but we also did pay the price of it. They're being scrapped because they've been forced to dock in a port that isn't ours. Valletta, which I don't like. That we have been forced to dock in ports that are not ours. Seeing as you two are also stuck in Valletta, I'm not allowing you two to stay in active service. Okay, so I believe we have the dock space now to hold on a second. Build ourselves another Neptune class battleship. Yes, we do. And we have dock space remaining. Okay, 5 turns there and 5 turns on better 9-inch guns. Once we get better 9-inch guns, the colonizers are going to have to go in for their refit. 1994 tech we're getting now. That's 1912 tech and we haven't got it. Oh, I just skipped a convoy battle. Oh well. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, you could do an 1890 ship that's all forward firing. Efficiently, as in by amount of guns you can get in that forward firing. It's really dependent on how quickly you research quad turrets. War continues after failed negotiations. I got the better out of them. Right. Finance are okay. 2 turns on the quality control, and then a few more turns on a whole bunch of stuff there. That we're on time with, that we're somewhat on time with. That we're behind on. One thing I'm actually thinking, of all the nations that had made quadruple turreted ships, I think it's the French that have done it the best. Like of IRL quad turrets, so pretty much us and then the French. Yeah, do you want a peace treaty with us? Because then it means you're not at war with everyone in the world. You're just at war with everyone bar France in the world. Quality Control 2 is now ours. War continues after more failed negotiations. We're a bit advanced there. I'm hoping that this war will end shortly, and then it'll be peace until at least 1920. Yeah. Has signed peace. So everyone's got peace then, and we don't get anything from it. Okay. Well, our alliance signed peace, and yeah, I want to pull out a part of the alliance. How I'm going to do that is I'm going to pull out of our alliance with Japan first. Seen as the most direct threat to invading us, the Germans have economically collapsed. We don't need our alliances anymore. They've regained control. Yeah. So we're no longer in alliances with people. This leaves the board open for who we invade and who we don't. St. Louis and Strasbourg are both a turn away, which is good. ABX. You want me to make an ABX 49 knot battle cruiser? We'll wait till turbo electrics, because then it helps their acceleration and deceleration a lot. Right. I've realised who we go to war with next. It's most likely in that massive alliance we just left. Okay, I should have... Well, in the standpoint of we didn't get invaded by Germany, it was a great idea. But in the standpoint of... Oh god, we're now going to have to deal with said alliance we left if we go to war again. It's not a good idea. It was not a good idea. So we're in February of 1918. And we are building more dockyard size. So, with how long it's been with Neptune and the other guy already in construction, I'm not going to build any more of the Neptune class, and that if we're going to want a battleship, we're going to have to do a whole new design. Right. Everyone in the Navy goes to in being. And then every one of the baguette launchers is goodbye. You had served as well, but right, you're also going to the scrapyards. And all destroyers are in limited right now. You're being built for Sweden. The Swedish pagans marching ashore, forged in Valhalla by the hammer of Thor. Me and my Sabaton references. Yeah, I'm gonna keep peace right now and just focus on refits. Like, if maybe I could try and keep peace until we got a modern cruiser in service, then that'd be okay. Increase our GDP and our budget. Although we probably don't actually need to increase our budget further. Okay, turret mechanisms. We want to try and get dual turrets on cruisers. Dual turrets on cruisers and then long run quad turrets. I love turbo electric drives. It'll be fine, Finland, don't worry. No, avocado, don't worry. It will be fine. Sweden, no. Just no. You know what, if you want one, we'll decommission Strasbourg as soon as she's commissioned. No. Yeah. Wait, no. Well, we're not going to get diesels for a while. Dual turrets on light cruisers. Good, 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 good. Now I will be allowing myself to focus on cruiser design, small guns, and engines until we get turbo electrics, and then defocus engines and focus on cruisers until we get the modern cruiser. The modern cruiser hulls, which would mean we can do the sort of destroyer leader like cruisers and the other light cruisers, and also get a heavy cruiser in. We shall not interfere with justice. Happened all because of bad weather. Alright, if we can take the Canaries and the islands here, which I think is I don't know where it is nowadays. Post duty stabilization, hull protection, torpedo protection 4 in 44 turns. Right. Oh, the Austro-Hungarians are invading Romania. Why does it always seem that when you get a proper night's sleep, you're more tired? Because I've had a proper night's sleep and now I'm just tired. I always get tired more quickly when get a proper night's sleep. So then even more so. Well, I haven't even done much at all anyway, so. Seven turns of the turbo electric drives. Right. Now people are beginning to invade parts of what used to be Germany. The Russians are going for Western Poland. They constantly ask favours for nothing in return. 6 turns there. Fleet, the Neptunes are almost complete. The Baguette launchers, they're all gone, so we don't need any more of those. First up on the refit chopping block, Condorcet. Condorcet, our only surviving battleship as of right now, and we're just a battlecruiser focused nation. Like, this is sort of my dream campaign of mostly focused on battlecruisers than anything else. So yeah, 13-inch Mark IIIs, F-49s. We're all fine there, except for maybe side-mounted, more side-mounted twin 13s, maybe? No. But, as we have realised, the 6-inch is a little too big. So, mostly this refit is going to be her being down-calibered to 5-inch. It's going to mostly consist, but not entirely consist of, because yeah, we still got a bit more to do than just down-calibering her secondaries, but increasing their effectiveness. They gotta stay there, so now we have an aftway offset, which brings me nicely onto my next refit part of oh god, I gotta replace that barbette. No, right, next part of the refit. Condorcet, it was nice knowing you with your old guns. Say hello to your new guns. Say hello to your new guns. But also while we're here. There we go. Next up, that to that. Condorcet is being rebuilt. And seeing as Admiral Robbo now no longer has operation over this ship like initially planned, the conning tower has been upgraded. This is my flagship, Avocado, and don't Twitch chat listen to earlier statements that I made while they were also active in Twitch chat. Oh god. Right. Better protection stuff. Good turbines. You're already the oil one. Ooh, your energy efficiency's been horrible this entire time. I've only just realised that. I now know why. It was only just that put in place. Okay. Condorcet. Oh, you still need standard ratio, you still need that changed, and that will also be changed. There we go. Condorcet is being thinned out a bit to increase her efficiency slightly. Now she's having her decks cut down. Wait. That's Condorcet's rebuild until we get better stuff for like efficiency and that. Ah, fuck! I just ran my fucking toes over my chair. Fuck! That's painful. No, it was 8 months before the whole chopping off the beam and stuff. I'm indoors! I don't wear shoes indoors! I do have socks on though, but they're not really helpful in protection stuff. But anyway, Condorcet refit is go. Now next up on the refit chopping blocks is going to wait until we get turbo-electric drives for maximum annoyance to Twitch chat. Well, yeah. Nah, we don't. Brother Monroe is raiding. Welcome, raiders. Right. Think our ambassador was right. You want a colonizer? We can't give you any of the colonizers. The colonizers are only to stay in our navy now. Hello, Monroe. Like, I just hate that Germany collapsed before we could retake a few of our ships from them. Right. 2 turns for better 2-inch, a turn for bigger light cruisers. We're possibly getting close to the modern cruisers. Hopefully we are. Oh, you mean a Russian 2nd Pacific Squadron? Yeah. Monroe was streaming Transport Fever 2 because initially Vicky 3 wouldn't work. Yeah, I can see. No, we're not giving you any colonizers! Yeah, that is a 2nd Pacific Squadron. Yeah, they're all heading to the Pacific. Did something happen between them and Japan or them and China? No, they're just all heading to the Pacific for no reason. Yeah. Right. We're doing all good there. Yeah. It basically did what UAD does to me and removed the save. But yeah, we've just done refits to our still original Condorcet. Like, Monroe, I think my Condorcet has lasted longer than any of your 3 Condorcets combined. They did have an update earlier which changed a few stuff. I'll just quickly bring up the Steam page thing again. Finalised the spotting system mechanics, which can be spotted out of range when they fire, and they could completely disappear behind smoke screens, but also still be detected if they fire, sort of like World of Warships' system. Fixed a few auto-design problems, fixed formation issues, and some minor campaign issues. But yeah, Monroe, if you're still here, my Condorcet has lasted 18 years in service. Make that 19. Well, at least 18 years in service. Wouldn't know, Avocado. I wouldn't know. But, Avocado, be honest with me here. Of the ships that were built, which ones, well, initially built for the campaign, which ones did you expect would survive, to this point of the campaign, 1919? Because I'll tell you this, I did not expect Condorcet to survive till 1919. I thought Condorcet would have, ended up like Monroe's Condorcets of getting overconfident with the ships and then being killed by torpedoes. Most of them but the DDs, and then all but your design, the meant to be known as Concords but are known as Condords because you misspelt it in Twitch chat and I did not catch up on that misspelling. And Condorcet, actually. I thought that, of the ships that would survive, the Bordeaux, I mean, because that was when, like, Robbo's ship, Bordeaux, I thought that would survive with, the twin Q-turrets and stuff, but no, Bordeaux, sank. Bordeaux sank, the rest, except for Condorcet and Condor, got, taken by Germany. And then before we could win our second and third war with Germany to take back our ships, the second one being basically a white piece because the Americans, we lost it. I honestly didn't have high hopes for Finn's ship. Like, he did well with the Alabamas in the American campaign and Smolensk in the Russian campaign, but I don't really think that design would have gone all too well. Because he's sort of using the speed as protection method. I believe them to be used to be extremely limited. For me, I like the mine combat in this game, but I don't really like the submarine stuff. Like, I'm probably gonna just, submarine-wise, build a whole bunch of mine-laying subs, just so then I can make sure that I have something stopping people from invading my ports, but the Rasputin sank and then was salvaged and repaired. Oi, Spain! You absolute bastards, you're taking our territory that we tried to take off Germany. That is a basic declaration of war there. There's a basic declaration of war there, and Spain, we cannot forgive you for taking one of our territories that we haven't been able to receive back yet because Germany economically collapsed before we could. I wonder, will Germany return? Like, yes, the Rasputin refused to die, and what I just find really funny about this, though, is oh, we're attacking a part of the Ottoman Empire. Right. Okay, so engines is no longer needing research. Small guns and cruiser design, yes, I will continue the research on those. Seeing as we are a very advanced research nation. I just find it funny, though, because normally in every campaign I've had, it's always the French that have collapsed to economic problems, not the Germans. It's never been the Germans until now. Spain, we're increasing tensions again. Okay, so we've got the turbo-electric drives. Next ship to be refit. And I'm not going to look at Twitch chat until after this refit is done. Just to make me feel a little better about what I'm about to do. Don't worry, your design's safe. Your design's safe, I just gave it upgrades to make it so that it pumps out water quickly. Well, quicker. And is less explosive. Wait. Right, give your rangefinders their 2 grades of upgrade. Make that 3-inch, 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 3-inch. Just in general. Yeah, those are all still fine. Yeah, speed and everything is fine. That's Condor to refit. Okay, I can now look at Twitch chat again. No! I didn't put turbo electric on your ship. I didn't. Yes, I do actually wish you could play as Minor Nations, which playing as Minor Nations means that you are essentially doing an AI ship only campaign. And no, I didn't put turbo electric on your ship, Avocado. I'm absolutely serious on that. I did not put turbo electric drives on your ship. I'd put geared turbines, but not turbo-electrics because I know you hate them. Right. Oh god, you idiot. Let me back in. Thank you. Yes, Condor's refit, which makes it a whole bunch more expensive. The refit that definitely doesn't include turbo-electric drives. They're getting their refit once we have the dockyard space, I mean. And their refit is going to be a lot more extensive, so, yeah. Lightweight fittings, dreadnoughts 6. Okay, better 4-inch guns. Spain don't like us. Well, they should have thought about that before they decided to take an area of Africa that we have owned and then got stolen off the Germans, and before the Germans could give it back to us, they economically collapsed, but there. Yeah, Condor now costs us 114 million compared to the previous 86 million it used to cost us. The Fortunes are getting sort of Japanese, sort of Italian battleship-esque refit look. Somewhat of that, because now, if I replace that last turret, it goes from 1 month to 4 months. So I'm going to keep that last turret as a twin, and then I'll come back later and bring that up to a triple. Cheesing the system, I know, but since the dawn of games, gamers have been finding every single way possible to cheese the system to their own benefit. Balanced boilers. Right. Free, 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 free. All good. All good, they only take a turn. And then they'll be in refit again. Maybe. And almost all triples. Again, cheesing the system, it's not going to be all triples until the refit they have next. Yeah, it could be for Condor, as Condor is sort of the experimental design for the Fortunes. Oh yeah, and here's hoping you didn't see a certain other thing I did with the Fortunes just before clicking Save Design. While also making sure that the left screen didn't show the engines on Fortune. Right, we have 341,000 tons. I'm thinking actually we could try and get all of them into. Let's try and get those 3 in. We're actually going to fit them all. That's good. And the St. Charles. And then the original Fortune design goes goodbye. Okay, then it probably doesn't matter then that I put turbo electrics on them. Right, cruiser design, a turn for advanced battle cruiser, which gets rid of the battle cruiser 2 hull. Okay. My neck. Now my neck's hurting me. This is great. I'm focusing on getting modern cruisers first. Well, I'm gonna have to stop the stream here. Like, because of the time restrictions that I mentioned about last night. I hope you enjoyed. All viewers, both Twitch and YouTube. Hope to see you all again. Silent Service going silent.